Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. Right in my hands is a Skybound Mystery box. I have no idea what's inside, so I've seen these boxes online numerous times. Skybound basically puts a whole bunch of stuff together. I think they're like 50 bucks a piece, roughly. They do them at conventions, other things, with all kinds of cool goodies in there. Comics, limited edition comics, toys, figures, whatever. And you don't know what you're going to get. So I've been really intrigued by these. They recently had a huge sale on the Skybound site, so I thought I'd go and take advantage. Got one of these, got some other stuff like really cheap, but really kind of wanted to see what was all the hype was about. Now, I think something that's kind of cool about this is that they do graded comics. I have no graded comics at all in my collection. Something I've debated about, do I want to get into that, go down that road. But it seems like these boxes generally have graded comics in them, so I will admit I'm a little intrigued about all of that, and that might have driven me to get my first box. The box is packed. This is it's a pretty filled thing. And you can see how big it is. So first up, we got a nice Redneck Coozie for my drinks. This is Bloodweiser Redneck. I believe this was in one of the Skybound boxes from a while ago, so probably have one already. Not a big deal. Alright, we got Eve Invincible figure. It's kind of cool. Like, I always liked Skybound figures. Wish I was a bigger toy collector because I would probably go nuts off of this. We got Sidney from Outcast figure. So as I said, like, I can tell what this is. There's a lot of probably overstock that they got, that they package up, they get out there, and I don't knock that at all. This is a really intelligent way to go about it. All right, we got some coasters, Invincible, and totally blanking on the series. It's a cool series. I can't believe I'm blanking on it. It's about a kid that goes off into a fantasy world, and he comes back like years later, growing up, and he's to try to take over the world. We got a sticker. I'm not a fan of stickers, but if this was just thrown in, it was thrown in. Button. Put that in the nice button collection we got. All right, we got more figures. Abraham. You can do your nice fancy insults with your Abraham toy. Porch Dick. Isn't it Porch Dick? He made Porch Dick famous. We got Jesus figures. This is actually pretty cool. I got a bunch of these used to sit on my shelf. Skybound sent me as a thank you for something I did for them. So this is kind of cool to see. I can add this to the collection. Looks like it's glow in the dark. Minimates. Of course I'm a fan of Minimates. We got Rosita and Father Gabriel Minimates. Walking Dead Minimates. I do not have any Walking Dead Minimates. Alright, so this is a bloody figure of a Beta in the G.I. Joe packaging that they were doing. I loved this concept. I think it was such a great idea from Skybound. Really, really, really cool idea. I wish I collected more of these figures. I have more of these figures. I'd love to have them all, honestly, just because I love the concept, and the art on the packaging is fantastic. And as a G.I. Joe fan, like old school G.I. Joe fan, this brings back some good memories. I think it's just really creative, really cool. I'll come to that next. All right, this is cool. So we got Saga, the Will, and Lion Cat. Lying. I'm a fan of Saga. I love Lion Cat, so to be able to get the Lion Cat figure, this is actually something I've debated about buying when it first came out. I really wanted it, but I think this is cool. This is really, really neat. So keep in mind, this is like 50 bucks worth of stuff, so we got a whole bunch of pins. I'll go through the pins and show that off. Let's see what pins we got. Something from Invincible. Savior's pin. Need to get my pin wall up. I haven't redone that since I moved into the new place. Grim Masquerade. That's not something. I think it's a game that they do. Walking Dead. Something to Fear. Just a Walking Dead anniversary. Nope. And then for Murder Falcon, a guitar pick. Alright, so a bunch of buttons. Those go on the button wall. Once I get the button wall back up, there's a lot of buttons. I've collected a lot of buttons over the years. Alright, before we get to the comics, let's keep on going. We got Outcast trading cards. So I can't feel it. I'm trying to feel if there's gum in here, Because if there's gum in here, then the tradition is to let it sit for like 5 years and then open it up and attempt to eat it. We got the Kingdom keychain. It's really good. Could always use keychains. Lanyard. Skybound does good lanyards. They sponsor a lot of them at conventions and stuff like that, so I've got tons of lanyards with Skybound on it. But the thing I always liked about their lanyards is they got that pops off and can be fairly handy for those that are out there. Alright, Superfight. Superfight is a game I haven't tried yet. I really know I should. I mean, we have the game site. I haven't done it. I have a little bit of Superfight stuff here and there. So we got the Superfight Horror Deck and Superfight Walking Dead. If you think we should do a Superfight, like, make a comment in the comments and let me know. It'd be something I'm tempted to do. Bloody Bat. We got a Lucille Bloody Bat, which is I think it was a pen, right? It's a ballpoint pen. Kind of cool. I think where did I get one of these? I got one of these somewhere. I don't remember if it was you can see the pen point out there. I don't remember if it was a convention that I got it. Like, I think it might have been a charity thing that I went with, and Skybound was sponsoring it, and it had a whole bunch of stuff there. Or it came in one of the Skybound boxes from like back in the day. Really wish they brought back the Skybound boxes. Not gonna lie, I do miss the Skybound boxes. I always thought they were really cool. That was one of the more quality boxes out there, the geeky boxes. All right, we got comics. Walking Dead. I don't know what issue is this. I'm not gonna open up because usually the variants are some money. We got a mouse pad, Oxenfree. I don't know what this Oxenfree is. Video game, book. All right, here we go. We've got Mega Box exclusive Walking Dead number 163, graded 9.8. Box, my first graded comic ever. Kind of pumped by that. Kind of cool. It's like I don't have any graded comics. Like, this is my first one ever. So thank you, Skybound. Or really myself for buying it, I guess. I think this is really cool. They actually have a graded box that they just do. It's like $125, and I think you get like 3 or 4 graded books. Which for the price is pretty solid. I mean, you get one of those, and you're probably going to make your money's worth. And if you just want to like up your collection, go for it. But we'll maybe do one of those next. I think that'd be kind of cool. But this is, again, my first ever graded comic. I have no idea how much this is worth. Don't really care at all. Yeah, it's the red sketch cover. We have to look it up. I think it'll be kind of interesting. And I think at the end of this, it's one thing I want to do is try to go through and value everything to see, how much you get. Because you're getting way more than you're paying easy. But I got Birthright Volume 1 Homecoming. Birthright, that's the game. Or that's the comic. Birthright is the one I couldn't remember on the coaster. It's Birthright. This is it. Awesome series. I really, really enjoyed it. I forgot how far into it I read. Maybe like the second volume I kind of started petering out. There's a lot of comics come out to cover. I'm sorry, I can't cover everything. Birthright was actually really, really cool. If you like fantasy, for Birthright's where it's at. And let's see what else we got here. It looks like a poster. Thief of Thieves poster. Thief of Thieves. This was a great series back in the day. I really wish it kind of kept on going. It was, I thought it was so good. Kirkman, Spencer, Sean Martinborough. Just really cool crime noir, like James Bondish sort of thing. James Bondish and like the cool factor on it. Alright, so as far as my first Skybound mystery box, I'm quite happy. Like, this is, there's nothing to complain about here. Really cool items, a lot of cool items, stuff that I'm excited about, stuff I love for my collection. The toys, not the biggest toy person, but there's stuff I've wanted in here. Got some game stuff, the graded comic, like, lots in here. This is a pretty solid thing. If you can go, next time they're up on their site, go take advantage. I think this is really cool. We're going to definitely do this more often, whenever we can, and I think the next step is to go get one of the graded ones. So yeah, you got a link to the Skybound site. We'll try to keep you more up to date with stuff going on at Skybound, because they do some really neat stuff. As always, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. If you want the latest Skybound news, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. Of course, we're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy. Keep it nice and consistent. As always, keep on reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.